Hi fellow YouTubers, this is Amber. If you guys do not know who I am, I'm a plus size model, YouTuber, and entrepreneur. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday look that I use every single day, and it was requested by you guys, so stay tuned. I use this foundation stick and it's an almond from Wet n Wild. I don't like to put a whole lot of foundation on my face. I just like to go around certain areas like that and then just blend it out instead of putting a whole glob of foundation on my face. I really don't like the way foundation feels. I like to use this foundation stick because it's not super heavy, and I don't really like heavy foundation. I don't think I look right with heavy foundation. I don't know, I just feel like using the stick is a lot better and it's not as cakey. So I'm gonna take this thing called silicona or silamona, and this is a eyeliner pen, and you kind of just like press the stuff inside of the eyeliner pen, and the more you press it, the thicker the line is. So I like a really thin line, even though I'm gonna put lashes on, but this is how I normally do it when I'm not wearing lashes. So after I put the thin eyeliner on, only at the tips, I like it only at the tips because when I put my lashes on, it makes it look more cat eye-ish. I use They Are Real mascara, and this is the only mascara that I use only because I have such small lashes and I just feel like it works. On into the Infallible. So 415 Honey, this is my favorite one. And then I just go in like this. This is where I contour my nose, do a little bit at the Cupid's bow, and I create my nose shape to give the nose a little snatchness. Then I also go in here and then here as well to make my cheekbones a little bit more sharper, and a little bit around this area because it's darker. But you gotta be careful about this area because it can look ashy or look like you have something around your lip. The longer you keep concealer on, the harder it is to blend, especially if it dries fast. So I don't want it to dry fast around my lip. I'm just gonna blend that out. And then also, I'm gonna blend this out, but I'm gonna blend it down. For my contour, just blending it down. I'm doing this to keep the light part right here, and then when I put the contour in, it's gonna really hit that area. So I'm just doing this, bringing that product down, and then I'm gonna go to my eyes. So it's tacky enough to cover up the bags because that's why I do it, just to cover up slight bags. Even though I have fillers, you still want to make sure it's like a nice seamless hit. I do have another foundation, I do have another Real Techniques brush that I could use, but I always just use the same brush. It's like really basic and it's just my everyday, so this is something that gets me out the door really quick. And not switching brushes, I just use this same exact brush for everything and then wash it out when I need it again. Same thing on this side. You want to just like, I like to stencil it in, like peck it in, just so that it can get into the skin and not like move so much. I put a little bit on my forehead, but just not too much. So now that I've done that, I'm going to powder it down. So usually I have to use a sponge or something to make sure the powder stays stuck inside the pores. The powder I like to use is this one called Banana, and it's from Wet n Wild. It's, ooh, there it goes. I don't want this on my black clothes. And then I just press this in. I don't let it bake because if you have under eye hollows, there's no point of you letting anything bake unless you want to look like you have bags under your eyes. So I just blend it out like right away, but still leave a little bit of powder behind. I also go over my eyebrows, and if you guys don't know how I did my eyebrows, I do have a video on how I did my eyebrows linked in the description. I feel like this is the only way that your skin looks the best with makeup on, is if you actually powder it with a powder puffer or whatever this is. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. Normally are not supposed to put the powder on until after you contour, but I just do it different every single time. So this contour concealer, mahogany, it's in mahogany, so I just use it. You can pump it out however you want, and then I go here and then I start chiseling out my nose. You guys know I like a snatched nose if you haven't seen my video. But while I do this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing today. I have a go-see for Good American Jeans, which is Khloe Kardashian's line. They have asked me to come to castings like 3 different times and still have yet to hire me. So they want to see me again. I'm not really sure why they want to keep seeing me, but I'm just hoping that they hire me this time. I've been on the Skims auditions. You know, my agent had me go to the Skim audition, also had me go to some other auditions, but Good American, this is like my 3rd time like going to go see them. I have an appointment around 2 o'clock, so I want to make it there on time and be, you know, early. But yeah, I've seen them quite a few times, and I don't know what they're waiting for. They should just hire me already. I'm a great worker, I'm a great model. So, you know, usually with go-sees you don't really put makeup on, but it doesn't really matter now. People be coming in there with a full face, and I used to be a makeup artist, so like, why do I have to come in there looking all natural and stuff? I'm just playing. But yeah, so this go-see is not like a go-see to where they're looking at your fresh face. It's not one of those. I put this up underneath my chin to cut my chin down just a little bit because I have a long face, and so I cut it down just a little bit. I'm just trying to see if they're gonna finally hire a girl. You know, I'm trying to get hired. What's up? What's up, Khloe? So I'm gonna be using the Wild and Radiant BH Cosmetics Bake Bronzing Palette, and I'm gonna be using this one. This one is an OG palette, girl. It's been through so much. So what I'm gonna do is actually take my finger and then do this. This is how I do my makeup every freaking day. And I be doing all, I'm with all the extras for sure. I've been like this my whole life. But yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, Khloe Kardashian go ahead and give a girl a chance. Of course, it's just her team that's gonna be casting me or interviewing me, so we'll see how that goes. And I don't know, hopefully they pick me. You know, extra money is always nice, especially good extra money. So that's what I do after that. I still do some more stuff too. Just wait, just wait. Well, I'm actually gonna use the contour stick on my lips. I learned this trick from A. Hirsch to outline your lips with concealer. Kim Kardashian's ex-makeup artist. So I usually overline my lips. I just like overlining them for some reason. I think it just looks good. So I'm gonna let this dry down because it's gonna dry down to more of a matte kind of texture. And then I'm gonna take my Naughty palette, and then I'm gonna use this Rouse, which is one of my favorite colors in the Naughty palette. So I'm going to use this orangey kind of color that looks like hashtag from the Violet Voss. And I'm going to use this color and I'm going to go right up under my eyelashes. So, and I'm using a little pencil brush so I can go right up underneath there. It's good to just look up when you do this, even if it's not really precise, because it's still going to look really, really good. Then I take my mascara again. Yes, girl, we got to take that mascara again. And then, man, I hate when I do that. So what I'm going to do is let this dry and then scrape it off. I'm going to take these lashes here. These are these lashes here. And these are the Cherry Blossoms in 907. You always let your glue get kind of tacky so it doesn't have so many problems getting onto your eye or burning your eye, because my eye burns when some of the glue is just too wet. So I'm gonna let this dry. Right here, you can take this off with a spoolie. If you just let it dry instead of smudging it off, it's not a good idea to smudge it off. I'm gonna get my Anastasia, and this is in Catherine. This is a color that's way too light for me. So what I do is I use it for blush, and I also use it for my lips. So if I want to tint my lips, I put this on and then I wipe it off. But I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna use this for blush. I'm gonna just take the Anastasia Catherine and I'm gonna slightly dab it on my cheeks like that, just a little bit in my forehead. This gives me the color that I want in my cheeks. I don't know why and how I thought of this, but it does. So watch how the color comes to my cheeks. It's like a perfect color. Powder all the liquidy areas down and make sure my eyelash is attached, because I only got a few more minutes and I gotta go. So I might do some TikTok videos of me being at Good American Jeans, because I'm not bringing my big camera. So for my lips, I'm gonna use this NYX Dolly Pink, and I'm gonna just put it in the center. Cause I feel like my lips and stuff look better pink instead of like neutral. I know a lot of like dark skinned girls that do a lot of neutral lips, like a pale pinks and stuff, and it just doesn't, I don't think it looks right on me. Fenty Beauty, this is called Gloss Bomb, and then I'm gonna just put this over it and make it more like a peach. I think this is the best color for me. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter that I use from the Wild and Radiant by BH Cosmetics, and then I'm gonna put it inside the inner corners of my eye. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then make sure it's not overly decked out, you know, sometimes it gets crazy. Yeah, so this is my everyday look. This is what I do every single day, even when I go to go-sees, everything, the whole nine. Sometimes when I go to go-sees, I don't put as much makeup on, but I love makeup and I like to get done up. What do you guys think of this makeup look? Is it a little bit too much for you guys, or is it just right, or is this something that you would want to try? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. Mwah!